The image of Soviet soldiers raising a flag over the Reichstag in 1945 is imbued with layers of symbolism and historical significance. The Reichstag building itself, erected in 1894, stood as a symbol of German power and authority. Its magnificent architecture testified to German engineering and ambition. For the Red Army, the Reichstag represented the very heart of their enemy, the ultimate objective in their long and arduous struggle. Its capture on May 2, 1945, signaled the final defeat of Nazi Germany and the end of the war in Europe. This iconic photograph, taken by Yevgeny Khalday, is often compared to Joe Rosenthal's image of the flag raising on Iwo Jima. Both captured dramatic moments of victory, becoming powerful symbols of triumph over adversity. However, unlike the Iwo Jima photograph, Khalday's image was staged and later altered. Inspired by the impact of Rosenthal's photo, Soviet officials, possibly Stalin himself, instructed Khalday to create a similar image that would embody Soviet victory. Khalday flew from Moscow to Berlin, carrying a flag specifically crafted for the photograph, sewn from 3 tablecloths by his uncle. Though flags had already been raised over the Reichstag in the preceding days, Khalday chose the iconic building as the backdrop for his staged image. He gathered a group of soldiers and on May 2, 1945, carefully orchestrated the scene, positioning the soldiers and the flag to create the desired composition. This meticulous staging underscores the importance the Soviet leadership placed on visual representation and propaganda. The flag itself, carried by Khalday in his luggage, became a powerful symbol of Soviet triumph, destined for global recognition. However, the story behind the photograph doesn't end there. Soviet censors reviewing the image noticed a detail that concerned them. One of the soldiers wore 2 wristwatches, suggesting looting. This image, they felt, tarnished the narrative of heroic Soviet liberation. Khalday was instructed to remove one of the watches from the photograph. He complied, also darkening the smoke in the background to heighten the dramatic effect. This altered version, published in the magazine Ogonjok, became the iconic image recognized worldwide. Later, some Soviet sources offered an alternative explanation for the second watch, claiming it was an Adrianov compass, standard military equipment. Whether a watch or a compass, the controversy surrounding this detail highlights the complexities of historical narratives and the manipulation of images for political purposes. The Adrianov compass, designed in 1907, was indeed common in the Red Army, often worn on the wrist. However, the initial interpretation of looting and the subsequent alteration of the photograph reveal the carefully constructed nature of wartime propaganda and the lengths taken to control the public narrative. This iconic image, frozen in time, encapsulates more than just the end of a war. It speaks to the immense sacrifices made by the Soviet people during the brutal conflict on the Eastern Front. Millions perished, both soldiers and civilians, in a struggle of unprecedented scale and ferocity. The raising of the flag over the Reichstag became a symbol of their resilience, their unwavering determination, and their ultimate victory. The battle for Berlin itself was a microcosm of the entire Eastern Front campaign. Street by street, block by block, Soviet forces fought their way through the heart of the German capital, facing fierce resistance from die-hard Nazi defenders. The Reichstag, reduced to rubble but still standing, became the focal point of this final struggle. Its capture represented not only a military victory, but also a symbolic triumph over the ideology of Nazism. Khalday's photograph, despite its staged and altered nature, captured the raw emotion of that moment. The soldiers, weary and battle-hardened, raising the flag amidst the ruins of Berlin, embodied the culmination of years of hardship and sacrifice. Their faces, though obscured in some versions of the image, hinted at the toll the war had taken. This photograph became a potent symbol of Soviet victory, disseminated widely throughout the Soviet Union and beyond. However, the story of the photograph also speaks to the complexities of historical memory and the manipulation of images. The alteration of the image, the removal of the second wristwatch, highlights the Soviet regime's desire to control the narrative of the war and present a carefully curated image of their triumph. The debate surrounding the second wristwatch, whether it was looted spoils or a standard issue compass, underscores the importance of scrutinizing historical sources and recognizing the potential for manipulation and propaganda. This iconic photograph, therefore, serves not only as a testament to Soviet victory, but also as a reminder of the complexities of war, the human cost of conflict, and the importance of critical engagement with historical narratives. The image continues to resonate today, prompting reflection on the enduring legacy of World War II and the power of images to shape our understanding of the past. Beyond the immediate context of the war's end, this photograph has taken on a broader significance. It has become a powerful symbol of the changing geopolitical landscape of Europe and the emergence of the Soviet Union as a dominant superpower. The image signifies the beginning of a new era, one marked by the division of Germany, the rise of the Iron Curtain, and the beginning of the Cold War. The Reichstag, once a symbol of German power, now lay in ruins, a stark reminder of the destructive power of war. The Soviet flag flying above it represented not just military victory, but also the ideological triumph of communism over fascism. This victory, however, came at a tremendous cost. The Soviet Union had suffered immense losses during the war, and the scars of conflict ran deep. The image also serves as a reminder of the contested nature of history and the role of propaganda in shaping our understanding of the past. The staging and subsequent alteration of the photograph underscore the importance of critical analysis and the need to consider multiple perspectives when interpreting historical events. The controversy surrounding the looted wristwatch, or perhaps the Adrianov compass, highlights the complexities of wartime morality and the challenges of separating fact from fiction in the fog of war. In the decades following World War II, the image of the flag raising over the Reichstag continued to hold symbolic power. It became an icon of Soviet strength and resilience, displayed in countless books, posters, and documentaries. However, after the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, the image took on new meanings. For some, it became a symbol of a bygone era, a reminder of the Cold War and the ideological struggles that defined the latter half of the 20th century. For others, it continued to represent the victory over fascism and the immense sacrifices made to achieve that victory. Today, the photograph remains a powerful and evocative image, a testament to the enduring legacy of World War II and the complexities of historical memory. It reminds us of the power of images to shape our understanding of the past and the importance of engaging critically with historical narratives. It also serves as a potent symbol of the human capacity for both destruction and resilience, and the enduring quest for meaning in the face of adversity.